Hello everyone, welcome to Business Education and Research. This video presents the concept, components and calculation of activity-based costing with example and detailed steps. Also the video covers the advantages and challenges of ABC costing. Activity-based costing is a costing methodology that helps organizations to allocate cost more accurately to products, services or activities. It is more refined and detailed approach to cost allocation than traditional costing methods like absorption costing or direct costing. ABC is beneficial in industries where products or services have diverse cost drivers and overhead costs represent a significant portion of total expenses. ABC is based on the principles that not all costs are incurred equally across all products, services, or activities within an organization. Instead, it identifies and allocates costs to specific cost drivers or activities that consume resources. The key components of activity-based costing system are the activities, cost pools, and cost drivers. The activities are the tasks or processes within an organization that consume resources. Activities can be related to manufacturing, marketing, distribution, customer support, or any other area of the business. ABC cost into cost pools based on the activities that incur them. Cost pools represents the total cost associated with a particular activity. The cost drivers are factors that determine the consumption of resources for a specific activity. These drivers vary depending on the nature of the activity. Now let us see the ABC calculations with example. The calculations are given in this slide as well as subsequent slides. Imagine a manufacturing company that produces various types of furniture including chairs and tables. Traditionally, this company uses a simple costing method, allocating all overhead costs based on direct labor hours. However, it has noticed that this method does not accurately reflect the actual cost incurred for each product. Therefore, the company decided to apply ABC costing. The calculations of ABC involves the following steps. Step 1. Identify the activities. Then step 2. Determine cost pools. Step 3. Identify cost drivers. Step 4. Calculate activity rates. Step 5. Allocate cost. Now let us see the step 1 of identifying activities. First, identify all the activities within the organization that incur cost. In the given example, the company identifies several activities that consume resources. Product design. This includes activities like product development, prototype creation, and design revisions. Materials handling. Activities related to ordering, receiving, and storing materials. Machine setup. The time and resources required to set up machine for production. Manufacturing. The actual production process includes labor and machine usage. Quality control. Inspecting and ensuring product quality. Distribution. Activities associated with the shipping of finished products to customers. Now let us see the step 2, that is determining cost pools. Group the cost associated with each activity into cost pools. This may involve classifying cost as direct or indirect and assigning them to the relevant activities. The company groups cost into cost pools based on these activities. For example, the cost pool for machine setup includes expenses like setup labor, setup materials, and machine downtime during setup. Activity-based cost pooling or categorizing into distinct cost pools assigned with specific activities. The third step is to identify cost drivers. For each activity, the company identifies the most appropriate cost drivers. For machine setup, the cost driver might be the number of machine setups required. For manufacturing, it could be machine hours. and for distribution, it might be the number of customer orders processed. The fourth step in calculating ABC is calculation of activity drivers. Calculate activity rates. Calculate the rate for each activity by dividing the total cost in the cost pool by the total units of the cost driver. Let us say the total cost of machine setup activities in a year is $100,000 and there were 500 machine setups. The activity rate for machine setup is the total cost of 100,000 divided by 500 setups, that is equal to 200 per setup. Step 5 is allocation of cost. Now the company allocates cost to specific products based on their usage of cost drivers. This involves multiplying the activity rate by the quantity of the cost driver used by each product or service. Suppose the chair production required 100 machine setups and 1000 machine hours. Chair production cost for machine setup is equal to 100 setups multiplied by 200 setups, that is equivalent to $20,000 total amount. Chair production cost per machine hours is equal to 1000 hours multiplied by rate for machine hours. The allocation of cost for chair production was explained in the previous slide. Now this slide is explaining about the cost allocation for table production. Suppose table production requires 50 machine setups and 2000 machine hours. The table production cost for machine setup is equal to 50 setups, that is already calculated, multiplied by 200 setups. Total amount comes to 10,000. Table production cost for machine hours is equal to 2000 hours multiplied by rate for machine hours. One of the main advantages of ABC is accurate cost allocation. ABC provides more accurate cost allocation than traditional methods, which can help organizations make informed decisions about pricing, product mix, and resource allocation. ABC offers superior accuracy in cost allocation compared to traditional methods, empowering organizations to make well-informed decisions. Accurate cost allocation through ABC aids in setting competitive prices that reflects true cost and maintain profitability. ABC enables organizations to optimize their product mix by understanding the precious cost associated with each product or service. ABC helps allocate resources efficiently by identifying cost drivers, allowing organizations to focus on areas that generate the most value. For example, in a manufacturing company, ABC accurately allocates costs like setup labor and machine downtime to specific products. This precision helps the companies to determine the true cost of each product, aiding in better pricing decisions. Another important advantage of ABC is the cost transparency. It offers clear view of how costs are incurred, making it easier to identify areas where cost reduction or process improvement is needed. ABC costing provides a transparent view of cost structure, helping organizations gain a deeper understanding of cost drivers. The clarity offered by ABC enables pinpointing areas for cost reduction or process enhancement, leading to more effective cost management. ABC costing identify specific cost components, facilitating focused improvements in processes to drive efficiency. With cost transparency, organizations can make data-driven decisions, ensuring resources that are allocated optimally and financial gains are met. For instance, an IT service company using ABC discovered that a specific project consumes a significant portion of their support cost due to its complexity. This transparency prompts them to improve the project management processes, reducing support cost. One of the main advantages of ABC costing is informed decision-making process. ABC helps make informed decisions by providing insights into the true cost of products or services, leading to better profitability analysis and resource allocation. Accurate cost insight. ABC enables organizations to precisely understand the actual cost associated with product or services, allowing for more informed decision making. Profitability analysis. By revealing the true cost, ABC aids in conducting a thorough profitability analysis, helping businesses to identify which product or services are the most profitable and which may need adjustments. Resource allocation optimization. With a clear picture of cost structure, organizations can allocate resources more efficiently, ensuring that investments align with strategic goals. Strategic decision support. ABC provides the data needed to support strategic decisions, empowering businesses to make choices that enhance competitiveness and overall financial performance. For example, a restaurant chain implementing ABC realizes that their menu items have higher overhead cost than standard dishes. Armed with this insight, they decide to promote higher margin items in their marketing strategy to boost profitability. Resource optimization is another advantage of ABC costing. It enables organizations to identify and eliminate non-value added activities, optimizing resource utilization. Non-value added activity identification. ABC costing assists organizations in pinpointing non-value added activities within their processes, enabling them to streamline operations. Enhanced efficiency. By eliminating non-value added activities, organizations can optimize resource utilizations, leading to increased operational efficiency and cost savings. Resource allocation improvement. ABC costing's insight into resource usage help organizations allocate their resources more efficiently, ensuring that valuable assets are allocated to activities that drive value. Cost reduction. Through resource optimization, ABC costing aids in reducing unnecessary expenditure, ultimately contributing to improved profitability and competitiveness. For example, a retail store chain identifies through ABC that stocking certain low demand products in all stores is inefficient. They decide to centralize the stocking of such items, reducing inventory cost and freeing up store space. There are many challenges for implementing ABC costing. One important challenge is the complexity. Complexity. Implementing ABC can be complex and time consuming as it requires detailed data collection and analysis of activities and cost drivers. For example, a healthcare provider implementing ABC faces complexity in tracking the diverse activities and cost drivers involved in patient care. Another major challenge of ABC costing implementation is costly implementation. ABC systems initial setup and maintenance can be expensive, which may not be feasible for small organizations. For example, a small family-owned bakery may find it financially challenging to implement ABC due to the cost of software and employee training. They initially opt for simplified cost allocation method but kept ABC in mind for future growth. Subjectivity is another challenge of implementing ABC. Selecting the right cost drivers and determining the relationship between activities and cost drivers can be subjective and prone to errors. For example, a construction company must decide on cost driver for equipment maintenance. Choosing between hours of equipment usage or the number of maintenance tasks can be subjective. Incorrect choices can lead to cost misallocation. Resistance to change is also a challenge for ABC implementation. Employees may resist the changes associated with ABC implementation as it often requires a shift in the way in which they manage and do things. For example, an established law firm faces resistance from senior partners when implementing ABC as it requires them to rethink how they bill clients. Younger lawyers adapt more quickly but this change can cause tensions within the firm. Data accuracy is also a challenge for ABC implementation. The accuracy of ABC calculations heavily relies on the accuracy of data collected and the assumptions made in identifying cost drivers. For example, a manufacturing plant struggling with inaccurate machine hours data leading to mistakes in ABC calculations. This results in improper cost allocation and may lead to poor decisions regarding which products to prioritize. In summary, activity-based costing is a cost allocation method that aims to provide more accurate understanding of how costs are incurred in an organization. While it offers advantages regarding accuracy and informed decision making, it also presents challenges related to complexity and data accuracy. Implementing ABC should be carefully evaluated and based on an organization's needs and resources.